If you look at a normal kitchen, we run it backwards. The more successful you are, the more you learn, the better you cook you become, the less cooking you do, which is quite strange for me. The more senior you are in the restaurant, the more of the cooking you do. We're actually in the heart of Pretoria, right in Linwood Road, in the city centre, and we're a little bit away from everything. We're away from the noise, the busyness. You're in a city, but it feels like you're in a farm environment. You're completely removed from a large city and you're in the heart of it. We use as much as we can locally grown, and when I mean locally grown, in the greenhouse, from the greenhouse, ingredients from the greenhouse, small producers and so on. The amount of small farmers, small producers is absolutely amazing. In a very small radius around Pretoria, it is fantastic. Pretoria is not really associated with fine dining, with a big restaurant culture. I grew up in Pretoria, born and bred Pretoria. I come from a family where with extremely hard-working parents who set the tone. As a whole family, we used to get together and go to my grandparents' house and their farm, where their farm was, and we used to, from small to big, you know, if you're 2 years old to 65 years old, you had a little job to do. Food was exceptionally important in our house, not necessarily home, not necessarily what we were eating, but the time that was made to spend together. You know, like I say, both parents were working, so when there was time for a meal, it was almost like a day event. A Sunday lunch was a day event, just so everybody can catch up. The food itself was secondary to the social engagement. Staple meal was scrambled eggs and toast. The first dish I remember making was for my mother on her birthday. I was a little kid. We made fried egg and toast. It was so bad. She actually hid the egg in her handbag and pretended she ate it. I never planned to become a chef. It was something I fell into by accident. A friend and I was driving past a culinary school, and I thought, no, this is not a shit idea for a career, and stopped by and entered, and that's where it started. You move into that and you just see actually the really hard work it takes, the really hard work behind the scenes. That inspired me. Fermier came about again by a happy accident. The first idea was we had coffee and we said, okay, well, we're going to open a restaurant inside the greenhouse. We started building it. You know, everything we used in the restaurant was, I would almost say, reclaimed. It became almost a little community project, unintentionally. You know, we never advertised. We never let people know we opened. The restaurant has grown by having guests who enjoy it by word of mouth. That was the only thing. We didn't have money to advertise, let's put it that way. You know, the cuisine we offer is based around produce, whether it's strictly South African or French or whichever. I don't think that applies quite frankly. You know, we use fresh ingredients. We build a menu around seasonal ingredients where we really try to let the ingredients be the show. I love working with things that normally are associated as offal. Sweetbreads with cauliflower puree, tamarind, a fricassee of shiitake mushrooms and little red beans, Kalahari truffle. So again, it's something that sums us up in a little bit of rustic ingredient, rustic but really hearty and homey feel. Not big into planning, but like I say, this is something I've put a lot of work into, a lot of effort in building it up. So I haven't even thought about moving elsewhere. Really happy with the restaurant. If we keep improving and keep becoming better and push ourselves a little bit more, I don't see any reason why I'd even think about moving or or finding something else.